my partners! Back with a brand new video.
Woo, woo, woo.
And yeah, this video is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Look, obviously.
And
it's already done.
Yeah, this
Good
is
job.
the finished look.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, we're done.
No. Okay. No, I have the base done, because this is what the base looks like for this look. So yeah, this look I came up with. I mean, of course, I'm sure there are many looks like this out there in the world. But yeah, so we have just little spots of my skin, and then the rest is white. So yeah, we're going.
How did you do that?
Okay, so first I started off by just finding where I wanted to put these circles, and I kind of just did it wherever I thought. But of course, I wanted one to be on my mouth so I could have two different lips, and then one on the eye, just so we could do a cool eye look. So
Nice.
and then I just kind of chose random spots. I thought it would be cool to have like a half one on the forehead, and then one on the neck, and yeah. And they can be any size. Of course, not going too huge, because then, you know, you won't have as much white. So,
So you picked out where you wanted them to be,
mm-hmm.
and then how did you make the circles so circly?
So first I just used some eye shadow to trace where I wanted them to be, and then
What color?
Like a darker, like skin tone. Like,
Okay.
For me, I just went a bit in the darker, so you can still see it and not pick one that's like right that matches your skin tone.
So you went in and traced out the circle,
Mm-hmm.
the flesh colored part,
Yes.
and then you went back with the white and you used the face makeup.
So I didn't go in with the white yet. I did my foundation, concealer, and powder for all of the spots, and then I went in with the white, and then I would trace the circles and go around them to try to get them as round as I could.
They're pretty round.
Yeah.
If you have oblong circles, is that okay?
Yeah, and I mean, they don't have to be circles. They can be
Yeah, if
squares,
you find
rectangles,
drawing straight
you know.
lines easier, which almost everyone does. We're going to try not to whisper anymore, because we realize we've been using those comments.
Yeah.
If you find, you could even start that way. Try it one time with squares or triangles or whatever, and then next time try it with a couple squares and a couple circles or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And just add like cool details, like these earrings. I went in with just this black, or not black, this white face paint to make them white, and just try not to touch them because it will rub off. Just because, you know,
It's face paint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's one way to not like just paint these with just white and then just have them be white. So, yeah. So just kind of think of those little details that could enhance your looks.
Nice. And now, what are you going to do?
And now I am going to do this eye look that we have planned.
Awesome.
So for this, we are going in with the Alexa Stone palette.
Excellent.
And this one we're going to use a lot for this look, just because we are going to like trace these with some black and grays just to kind of blend them in, just because to make them look like they're kind of coming out.
Harsh lines. I'm trying to whisper loudly.
Nice. But the eye look that we're doing today, it's kind of be like a red purple on the top and then a blue under.
Nice.
And since this is a circle and we don't have like a ton of space to do like a wing, we are going to keep it sort of round, just so we can fit it all in.
Cool. Here. But literally at this point, like if you were to do a look like this, you can go ahead. If you were to do a look like this, you could come up with any sort of idea that you wanted to do in in these spots that you leave behind that are
Right.
circles or squares or triangles or whatever. And, do your own.
Yeah. And when I was thinking about this look, my fingers are dirty. I at first thought that it would be cool to have this white part that I have here now, like random just colors. And if I would have done that, I think it would have just been too messy and too much going on. So I'm glad we came up with this. So yeah,
that's why it pays to talk through your ideas sometimes.
There was something else I was going to say. So yeah, we're just going in with some red.
So we're past the midpoint of July. We just had a camping trip last week, which was pretty fun. It's our first time really leaving the house for anything all this whole COVID-19 time, and now it's already getting close to the time to start thinking about school. Oh, come on, you've been telling me that you want to go back to school. Are you changing your mind?
Well, I mean, I want to go back to school, but I mean, I like it being somewhere where you don't really have to do something. And I can just do this each day. Because I can't do this when it's school time. So.
No, not every day. But you can still do it.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be a lot less. Because like I said in our last video, I think, I like doing looks crazy and that take, like, the whole afternoon. So, I can't really do those looks to school.
No, probably not a good idea to get up at 3 in the morning to get a look ready.
Right.
Another exciting thing that's going on is that we've moved forward with the initial stages of getting Vi's name legally changed from her birth name to her chosen name at this point, and at the same time changing her gender marker on her birth certificate. Here in Colorado, we're able to change the birth certificate, not have an asterisk on it or anything, and actually get a new birth certificate with her name, Violet, on there, and with her gender, female, on there, which is pretty exciting. And if you live in Colorado and are overwhelmed with that process, just like we have been, go to the website. Oh, I'm going to mess it up. I think it's called coloradonamechange.org or .com or something like that. Or Google search Colorado Name Change and check it out. They have steps that you can go through to that they'll help you to get all your different paperwork lined up, because there's a lot you have to do. But pretty exciting.
Yeah, and there still are a lot of steps, but they did just, like, take away the whole, like, you had to put your name in the newspaper, which then cost you a ton of money.
And took a lot of time.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah. It's a new law called Jude's Law, I think. I probably just messed that up, too. I don't remember names very well. I'm sorry to say.
I'm just going in with some purple and blending that in with the red that we have here.
Do you need to be at all concerned about the fallout falling on your white?
Yeah. So I knew it would fall out, but I didn't think it would fall out that far. So we're gonna see what happens, and hopefully we can get rid of that.
Yeah.
And if we can't, I mean, you can't really see it in the camera. So if we're just far enough away. Hopefully. But
maybe we just need to get the leaf blower. That's Mike next door. Come over with his leaf blower and take care of it. Are there any ways that you can help limit fallout?
Yeah, you can bake your face. So, like, when you put all the powder on, you just leave a ton of powder right here and, like, all the high points, which then you leave that, which then sets, and then when you wipe it off, it'll be more light. So do that when you're doing your eyes. Of course, I can't do that this look.
No.
Because then when you wipe away the bake, then the fallout will just go with it. So,
But with this one, if you wipe it away and it gets messed up, you could always go back in with the white after.
right. And hope that it covers it. And now I'm just going to grab a deeper purple and just kind of put that right on the inside, like right there. And then going up with it.
It's going to look like him, that guy.
And then doing the same thing with the red. But of course, in the red, not right there too. Okay, now...
Keep going.
Okay. We are going to cut the crease. Just taking some concealer and taking the concealer brush and just gonna cut the crease. Okay, we have the crease nice and cut. Okay, now we have the crease nice and cut. So, now we're just gonna take a finger and blend it.
Look yourself in the eye. Repeatedly.
And then when you do that, you see that line's kind of starting to fade, so it looks nice. And
Not harsh.
yeah, we're going in with the Platinum Ice palette. We're just gonna take Ice Cold or Ice Gold.
It's ice cold.
Yeah, I know. It's just
We've done ice cold so many times. Hey, Vi, what's cooler than being cool? Every time, and she doesn't get it.
I don't remember.
Come on out there, Outcast fans. What's cooler than being cool? You're right, ice cold.
I don't think they know.
Oh, they know. You know.
Comment down below if you know.
Oh, you know. You know. And if you don't know, you better know.
And please comment. It's fun to read them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we do get a few comments, but it's not usually about the stuff we say in our videos. So when we say comment down below, just pause the video and comment down below.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
It's that simple.
You don't have to say, oh, I'll do it at the end of the video and forget. So go do it right now.
Yeah. Right down there.
Go down there.
What's cooler than being cool? Go ahead. Good job. You did it. I hope you did it. Oh, I'm not supposed to whisper. I hope you did it. Because I just said you did.
I hope you do it. Just go in.
Put that out in the world.
Yeah.
I can't lean in as far as you. I have to be in the background. I'm a secondary character in this production.
Okay.
Stop. You didn't hear anything I just said because I'm whispering again. I said, there can only be one star, and it's not me. That's what I said.
It's me.
Yeah.
Now we're just taking some blue down on the lower lash line.
Which shade of blue?
It's the third down in the blue column.
That's, you don't have to show. It's okay.
That
You did show.
one. Well, you want to see, you want to let them know.
Yeah. The one that's right above Chelsea blue.
Oh, you didn't hear what I said.
Didn't hear you.
You might not know that.
Yeah, probably not. Comment below if you know what I mean by Chelsea blue.
And comment. Just taking blending brush for the blue, taking a little bit of a lighter blue. Now going in with the purple.
Maybe I should put some Chelsea blue on my upper lid.
Mm-hmm. This one's Chelsea blue?
Oh no.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and now taking that. Because we have other plans for that brush.
We're not taking that one.
We're taking this one.
Yes.
Super tiny.
That's what I thought.
Taking Chelsea blue.
Yes!
And just a little bit of that because that's the darkest blue. And we're just putting it right there.
Blue is the color.
If you know the next line, comment down below.
Nobody knows the next line to that song. No way. Do you know the next line, Vi?
Football is the game.
Oh, nice.
But not the football you think.
Not American football. The original football. English.
We're just going in with a dark red and putting it right up the crease. Going in with just a little bit more of the dark purple. Oh, and I forgot to blend my crease out.
Oh, Vi.
I'm sorry.
That's such a disappointment.
I'm sorry. So, you kind of know what's going on. Unless you're new and you don't know. So that's why I'm going to explain it.
Good job.
Thanks. I bet that was really loud.
I'll bet it wasn't that loud. Comment below if that was loud.
So you have like 50 things that you're going to comment.
Oh.
So here's an idea. Write a list of all the things that we say to comment and then do it at the end of the video.
I like the other way better. Pause it, comment, and then go back and hit play again.
We'll have a lot more comments. Oh, I never explained how to do this. So, take the purple right next to the line, the harsh line, and then just blend it. And then we go back in. Can you open this and hold it? Thank you.
I'm serving a roll.
Going back in with ice cold.
What's cooler than being cool?
Comment it down below. Again.
Oh.
And then we just blend it to perfection.
Ooh, I like that. There.
Is that a new catchphrase? Blend it to perfection?
Ooh, I like it. Yeah. Ooh, actually,
Merch.
yes. Yeah, we need to trademark that.
Yeah. Trademarked.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
That's how that works. But yeah, like we say in all of our videos, contact us if you want merch. Tell us what you want. Tell us which catchphrase you want. Give us a shirt. We can get you a shirt. Do it.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Right. Oh, it's only me though, because I'm the only one that has the merch.
Mm-hmm.
Which means...
But I made the merch. So, it was pretty cool.
Okay, we are just being done with this eye. So...
We're going to forget that trademark line. Blend it to perfection.
We will write it down when we edit this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now...
I hear the footsteps of our little friend.
Hello,
Hi,
little
Katie
friend.
May. It's Katie May, our doggy friend.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Can they see her?
I don't know. Really like her snout.
There you go. There she is.
Yay, Katie May.
Yay. Hi, baby. Okay. There we go. So.
You can keep going.
I know. I just pinned the dog.
All right.
Okay. I need to go. But I can hold it this time. Okay, so we're taking ice cold on the tiny pencil brush. And I have a mirror set up where this camera is. And we are going to put it in the water line. Here we go. There's the sparkly water line.
Every time I try to stop petting her, she looks at me as if to say, "You're not done yet."
Yeah.
That's one of her classic things to do.
Yeah. Even when she's laying down, she always looks back at you, wanting more.
Mm-hmm. Or she rolls over on her back.
Right. She loves getting her
belly
belly rubbed.
It's one of her favorites.
Alrighty! The eyeshadow on this eye is all completed.
Ba-ba-ba.
I think this looks cool. I've never really done something like this.
Yeah.
I've done, of course, like having a color down there and a color up there, but I've never really done 3. So,
With a half-cut crease.
right.
Look at this guy. How many guys my age and my demographic know what a half-cut crease is, huh?
Maybe some gays, but...
Yeah, but they're not, they're not here. I'm here. So... don't knock my drink over.
Okay, and now we're going in with some mascara. And my friend gave me both of these because she was like, I don't want them. So, I use 2 different types of mascaras, which isn't normal, but since I got gifted these, I thought, why not? And it's just easy because this one's has a really big applicator, and this one has a really small one.
Mm.
So I like using this one for the bottom lashes, and I like using this one for the top, just because you don't want to get all this black mascara all over your eyes.
Cool.
So that's a little trick I do, but it does cost more money if you're the one buying it, not your friend giving it to you.
It pays to have friends who don't like their stuff.
Yeah, it pays to have a friend that does make makeup, but gives you stuff because she doesn't want it.
Yeah.
So just did the top ones, and now we're going in with the little one, and this is CoverGirl, and the other one is this. I have no idea how to say
You're
that.
not even going to try. Manakadar.
Manakadar Beauty
There's no way that's right.
Bloom Volumizing Mascara. So,
Comment below with the pronunciation of Manakadar so that we don't sound like we don't know what we're talking about anymore.
yeah. And then I kind of just put this on the top too, right where all these smaller little guys are, and right here at the end, just because it's kind of hard to get in there with the big one. Now that mascara is done, it's time to put on a lash. And you haven't seen me put on a lash in a while. So, I have some new ones. I mean, they aren't really new, but they're new to you. They're really big. I love ginormous lashes.
Of course.
Forgot where I put my lash glue.
Mm.
And I don't really like the tube because the nozzle's huge. So if you don't watch it and you're just squeezing it, then it just all comes out. So
be careful.
yeah. So just gonna almost dropped it. I'm going to take my finger and just dab it to get some of the excess off so there's not a lot, because then this dries faster. And I like taking a little tool. This came with some gems or some rhinestones that I got. And I like this more than I have this one. Just because I feel like this one I don't know. I don't really like it as much as this one, because this one's more precise.
Fair.
So we just wait 30 seconds till this is dried a little bit, and then you just plop it on there. Trying to get it as close as you can to your actual lashes. And then...
It's too dark, made it again.
I will. Just give me a sec. I just squeeze it in with my real ones.
Oh.
Just came off.
Oh! I think it's because you were talking and the 30 seconds turned into more like...
Right, a minute.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you don't have to count out 30. It's just like, wait just a little bit before applying them. Because if you put it right when you put this on, then it'll just not stick, like, at all. And it's same with if you do it too late. So, kind of have to time it right. So, sorry you have to watch me do this again. Probably should wait a little bit longer. Is it in 30 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, opens up in the eye.
Oh.
What? This lash does not want to get on.
You know why? It's because she hasn't done a lash on camera for so long, and when she does them off camera, it's like one take, boom.
Right.
But of course, because she's on camera, it's going to be a pain in the tuchus.
We aren't going to use those.
Oh! Snap.
We are going to take these ones. They're a little thinner because this is 1 and this is 2 stacked on each other to get it more thick. So, let's try this for a third time.
And during this one, let's not talk at all, so you can
Right.
do it your normal way. Then we can speed it up.
Okay, this lash is on. And yeah, sometimes, and I've been doing this more often, I will put the lash on and then dry them. First you do it down and then you go up, and that just really seals it all. I guess it's more just so. Yeah, but I didn't want to do that on camera because that would have been loud and
obnoxious.
Yeah. And now we are going to wipe the fallout away. So didn't think it was going to work.
That's all right.
Now we got pink. Of course, it worked perfect on this part. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't clean this brush, because this is the brush that I used to apply the white.
What? What?
Comment down below if you know what.
Oh, you know. You know.
Because we know you have Netflix. We know you like to watch baking stuff.
Would we even call that baking?
No.
Still baking. Just bad baking. Funny baking. Let's call it funny baking.
And for this, I take a mix of 2 products. I take this. And then in here is not the Morphe concealer anymore, because I use that all up. It's just I like this container. So I still have a bit of a liquid white foundation that's really watery. So I like to mix these because this one's really thick, and the other one's really liquidy. So it kind of is a good medium. Okay, it did an okay job. It kind of melded with the pink.
No, I think it's really good.
And now I applied it all with the brush, but then of course there were brush streaks and stuff, so I bought a ton of these, like a pack of 100, and these are good for these kind of looks because it's a sponge, and you know, it's a cheap sponge because I got the like 100 for like $10, so yeah. And then this is just really good to blend it all.
Tap away some of the extra.
Yeah. And I use these ones for all my extreme face looks.
Cool.
So, yeah. And then we go in with Cody Spun powder. And this isn't completely like translucent. So that's why I don't really like using this for these white looks, but I don't really have any white powder, so I have to use this. But I mean, I still think it looks good, but we're just gonna powder.
To set.
Yes. And then I go in with it's on the floor. I didn't think we were going to use it, but the Blood Sugar palette from He Must Not Be Named.
Lord Voldemort.
Yeah. And we take glucose, which you can see I've used a lot. The little press thing isn't in there anymore. And you just take it on a super big fluffy brush. And you don't want to take a lot because I used this shadow and this brush just to just to touch up all of the like really skin parts that you could see when I used the powder. So I'm just gonna place this on top. And we're gonna use a lot this time just because it was pink. So we really want it to be white. And I think
So sad.
and there's a mirror, and
Basically, the camera's a mirror.
yeah.
I just like that mirror because it looks like a crown and it's bejeweled.
And yeah, I'm surprised that none of these jewels have come off.
I'm not.
I mean, I just thought that there would be a few, just because, you know, it's hot glue. It's a cheap glue, so, you know. I just had no clue if the glue would hold on.
And now hello, partners.
We're back!
Oh, yeah.
And we have decided a few things because we have talked a lot, which that normally doesn't happen. We usually don't talk for a little bit just so we can have some speeded up parts. But this video is kind of getting long, and we're trying to cut our videos down as short as we can, just because you don't really want to spend 40 minutes watching us do this and just talk for a ton. I mean, of course you do, but
Of course you do, and you're going to for this one. So yes, you do want to, but
they're long and takes time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do some of the stuff that I want to do off camera, and then when I come back, I will show you what I did, tell you how I did it, and
then you're going to save one. That
yes,
you're gonna do. Yeah, cool.
And yeah, so we'll be back in a few seconds for you, but
We'll be back in 2 and 2. You know what I'm talking about.
comment down below if you do.
Toodle.
Hi,
partners.
We're back.
Cool.
I did some shadowing on there. Sorry, my lash is getting stuck
Oh,
in the rhinestone I just put on.
we've had some lash issues.
Oh dear. Okay. So yeah, put some rhinestones on. And I left one of them out so I could show you how to do it.
Cool.
So, we are using. I'm sorry.
Not needed.
We're taking a tiny, like, fluffy brush. I don't know. It's a paintbrush. So, and we're dipping into the lightest gray, and we are going to put it right along there. And then we are taking a smaller little brush, and we're going in with the second lightest shade. And we have that shade. It just burped. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're taking this brush again, and we're just blending out the shade that we just put on. Okay, now going in with the super tiny brush, and we're going in with the third lightest shade, or the second darkest shade, or the shade right next to black. And we are going to trace the circle again. Now we're going back in with this brush, which had the second lightest shade, and blending.
No harsh lines.
No harsh lines.
I'm too far away to lean all the way in. And I'm clearly just way too flase-da today.
Comment down below if you know what that means.
Love you, Pearl. I would do a tongue pop, but it would be miserable.
This brush. Hopefully you know what's on this brush. I'm quizzing you.
The first color to blend it out.
There you go. Nice job.
Ding, ding, ding. Tell your father what he's won.
Love.
That's all I ever wanted. Oh.
What?
Nothing?
I just didn't think you wanted nude and black lipstick on.
I don't.
Okay, this is looking pretty good, but there's one final step. We're using some white. Thank you. We're taking the white glucose from the blood sugar palette, and we're just blending all this out. Voila. So yeah.
The moon crater look.
This is very, like, cratery.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like moon craters.
Yeah. Okay, there is one more thing we are going to do.
Oh.
We are going to go in with just a little bit of gray on this eye, just because I feel like we need some sort of eye shadow here.
Did you think that just now, or did you think that at the very beginning, or when did you think that?
I knew I wanted to do some sort of eye shadow to the eye. I just didn't know if I wanted to do full black, do a little bit of gray, and right now we're just going to start off with a super light gray, and we'll see what else we want to do.
Where it goes.
So, just take in the gray and just putting it on there. Don't like that brush for this.
Why not, Vi?
It's too thin. It's not as fluffy as I would like it to be. So we're going in with this one.
Okay.
Super fluffy.
Super fluffers.
And we're just plopping it on the eyeball.
Plop it.
Just. And we do want to kind of stick to the same shape as this, so we don't really want to have a wing, just because we want the eyes to look pretty similar. But of course, I'm not going to like do a full cut crease and all that stuff.
And you don't want to get into the crater that's up on your forehead.
Yeah. And I do feel like I'm going to put in another color. So we're going to go in with the second darkest mixed with the third darkest. So, mix them up. And then just putting it out there and then just blending it in with the other gray thing. And then same with this brush, we're just going to use the again darkest. And you don't have to hold that to myself as I mirror here. And we're just gonna put it right next, like right next to the eye. And just like I'm just slightly pulling this down just to make sure I can get up in there. And now I'm going to blend all of that together because no harsh lines. With
good job, Vi.
Thanks. With this brush. And the name of this brush is Large Eyeshadow. Just thought I'd tell you that. Just thought you had to know that. Okay. Need some white. Going in with the blood sugar.
White.
Going in with this brush.
The white should be called white.
Or you can't do glucose in that way. Just so we're just blending this all in with the white. So that did a pretty good job. It's just there are a few little bits that I feel like need to be gone. So we're just going in with the white and just...
They can't see.
Oops, alright. Thank you. Going in there. Because there was a bit too much gray right there, and then there's just a bit too much right up here. And I tried using just the white shadow, but I didn't feel like that worked too nicely. So, and I'm just gonna use this and just kind of blend that both into the eyeshadow and into the rest of the white.
White.
And then now just using this and just kind of tapping it just to set it. Go back in with the white. And there we go.
Yeah, so much better.
Yeah.
A little definition.
Mm-hmm.
And that means
we are almost done. So I'm going to put a lash on. And I did this, and I painted this lash white. So,
white.
And this was an old lash that I wasn't really ever going to wear again. So, just use one of those. And here is round 2 of putting on a lash on camera. I just dropped the lash from the floor.
We're off to a banging start right there.
I don't know where it went. Oh, so great. This video was just kind of
No, this video's fun.
Yeah,
but that's a little blooper reel. That'll be in the blooper reel that we release never.
Because we do so many bloopers. I'm just saying this video is kind of all over the place. Just something weird about this lash. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I haven't worn this lash in a super duper long time. This might not be used to the feel of it. Because I'm used to like having thick ones that are movie, but having them be more poofy. So,
bam.
All right.
Well, I feel it on my arm.
So yeah, there's the completed look. Well, it's stamped. So
all right, get in there. Show them the look. Tell her she looks gorgeous.
So yeah, here is the completed look. Let's take out my hair. Or not out, take down my hair.
Cool.
Okay, well,